Hello my crafty companions. In this video today we're going to make a garland out of seashells. So let's get on with it. I'll just move the camera so you can see easily what I'm doing. There we go. Right then. So in this basket we've got all these lovely seashells that we've collected from the Lowestoft beach, and we've particularly chosen ones that already have naturally occurring holes in them. And we've got all different sizes. But because this is going to end up as window display at my little shop here at Lowestoft, we're probably going to pick out the bigger pieces rather than the little tiny ones. So let's show you what else we've got to put in. So we've got a selection of ribbon in various shades of blue. These are narrow ribbons between about 3 and 5 millimeters. And then we've got a nice piece of satin cord which is going to be used for the main part of the garland that we're making today. And the only other thing you'll need is a pair of scissors to cut the ribbon with. So let's get started. So we're going to cut the pieces of ribbon to about 8 inches long, I think. No, we're going to do them 10 inches, I think. So we'll start snipping up the ribbon. So this is how I do a lot of ribbon pieces in one go. I cut the first one and then use that as a template for the other pieces. There we are, that should be enough. So can you see those loops there? I'm just going to snip those and carry on with the next colour. So we snip the first bit, so 10 inches, and then we'll start folding it over like this. So we end up with several pieces the same size. And then we snip the loops. So this is a nice little project. Easy, no sew. And besides seashells, you could also use this same idea for other little trinkets that you might have found, like stones with holes in perhaps, or bits of driftwood. Little twigs that you quite like the look of. Beads even. my window display for the shop at the moment has a nautical summer theme. So this is white. We thought we would make a seashell garland. So this is a real-time make. So it might be a bit tedious to sit and watch. So probably from this point onwards you could fast forward to the end. But sometimes it's nice to have a real-time make along so you can see every step of the way. So we've had some interesting weather today here at Lowestoft. We've had all of it. We've had thunderstorms, we've had bright sunshine, we've had a rainbow in the sky, we've had a chilly wind off the North Sea. And I went out for my walk this morning, which was about 7:30, 8:30 sort of time. The wind blowing off the North Sea was absolutely icy. And then of course later on in the day when the sunshine comes out, it's baking hot. But anyway, that's what it's like here. Right then, so this is the biggest that I've got in here. I would like this to be like the centerpiece of my garland. So I'm going to fold that in half like that and then loop it through like that. And we're going to just do a selection like this. There we are. Use a selection of colours as well. We've got all types of shells here. I think that first big one might be an oyster. It's been washed quite smooth by the waves. I think these are limpets. What's that one called? Is that a conch? Is that called a conch shell? I think it is. Ideally we need the hole there. Let's try this one. It's quite nice to collect shells, I think. Makes a nice little memento of your walk. We don't have many shells available at Lowestoft Beach. I probably only pick up one, maybe two, every time I go out for a walk. And I tend to pick up the ones with the holes in. If they're sort of complete shells, I'll leave them there for someone else to find. That's another oyster shell there. Look how beautiful that is. Can you see there, look, that lovely, lovely patina. Let's see if we can get bit of ribbon through the hole. There. Isn't that gorgeous? That is absolutely lovely. So these conch shells need to be careful of where the hole is so that they hang sort of in a vertical plane rather than a horizontal plane. Look at that one. I wonder what that was. That looks like it might have been a oyster shell. What one shall we have next? I wonder what that was. I don't know what that's called. But we'll have one of those, I think. Right, so how many have we done? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. So I think for the purpose of this video, we've done enough. But I think off camera, I'll probably do a few more. So this is the satin cord that I'm going to use to hang it up in the window. So we're going to start from the middle, and we wanted this one to be the middle. So now we're going to tie these on the garlands. And then continue either side. So we'll do one to the left of the middle and one to the right of the middle. Let's do that one next. You can see I'm doing them about a hand width apart. Love this one. That is just so pretty. So we'll just check how we're getting on here. So that's the middle one. We've got 1, 2, 3 that side, and 1, 2. We'll have that one. 3 this side. I'm just checking the timer on the video. It's already at 15 minutes. So, as I said, this is a real-time tutorial. I think I've probably done enough to show you what I mean about making a seashell garland. There. I think that's obvious what I'm doing, and I think that looks lovely. I think for my window display, I'll probably have about 25 shells hanging over. So, what do you think to that then? Wasn't that a lovely, easy project? So I'm just going to move the camera. All right then. So, will you be making your own perhaps? Have you got a nice collection of seashells you've collected that you could make one out of? Anyway, let me know in the comments about how you're going to make yours, and we'll wind the video up there. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and bye bye from Marina at the Haberdashery.